basically saying that the kids are not safe around Iman. She said Iman be smoking weed around the kids and be forgetting to feed them. One of the wildest parts of the allegations is Teyana says that Iman put the kids in a rideshare in Chicago and had them dropped off at the United Center Arena alone while he had a private driver drop him off at the station.
Breaking news has just shocked fans everywhere. Teyana Taylor has reportedly lost the custody battle, with the judge ruling in favor of Iman Shumpert. This unexpected verdict has sent waves across social media and the entertainment world, leaving many stunned and scrambling to understand what this means for Teyana, Iman, and most importantly, their child. The courtroom drama, which has been closely followed by fans and media alike, reached a dramatic climax as both sides presented heartfelt testimonies and compelling evidence to support their cases. Questions abound. What factors influenced this surprising ruling, and how will it affect the already complex dynamics between Teyana and Iman? More importantly, what will this mean for their child's future? In this video, we dive deep into the courtroom showdown, the judge's reasoning, the reactions from both parents, and the larger implications of this ongoing saga. The custody hearing was nothing short of intense. Both Teyana and Iman brought their best legal teams and made their strongest cases in front of the judge. Iman's side argued passionately that he could provide a more stable and secure environment for their child. They presented evidence and testimonies pointing to concerns about Teyana's recent personal struggles, which they claimed could negatively impact the child's well-being. Meanwhile, Teyana fought fiercely to maintain custody, emphasizing her deep bond with her child and her unwavering commitment as a mother. She shared emotional moments from her journey, highlighting the sacrifices she has made and her dedication to providing love and support. Despite her passionate defense, the judge carefully weighed all the evidence and ultimately sided with Iman, citing his consistency and willingness to cooperate in parenting plans as key deciding factors. Court sources reveal that the judge's decision was far from arbitrary. Multiple factors were considered with the child's best interests at heart. The judge analyzed each parent's living situation, emotional stability, and the level of parental involvement. While Teyana's connection with her child was acknowledged, concerns were raised about her emotional state, especially given recent controversies and the toll they appeared to have taken on her. Iman's steady presence and apparent readiness to work collaboratively in co-parenting plans seemed to tip the scales in his favor. Though the ruling currently marks a significant setback for Teyana, it's important to note that this decision is not final. Legal experts suggest she has several avenues, including appeals and mediation, that might alter the custody arrangement in the future. Following the verdict, Iman Shumpert publicly expressed his gratitude and sense of responsibility. In a statement, he thanked the court for its decision and reiterated his commitment to being a dedicated, loving father. He also acknowledged the challenges of co-parenting under such public scrutiny and assured fans that his priority will always be the child's well-being. This mature and measured response helped calm some of the heated public debates, although it also added fuel to ongoing discussions. Many fans praised Iman's approach, seeing it as a sign of growth and maturity amid difficult circumstances. On the other hand, Teyana Taylor's reaction has been deeply emotional. Insiders close to her report that she was heartbroken and devastated by the loss. After hearing the verdict, she reportedly broke down in tears, overwhelmed not just by the decision itself, but also by the public nature of the battle. Friends and family have rallied around her, offering support and encouraging her to focus on healing. Despite this major setback, Teyana is said to be resolute and determined to fight for her child's future. She is currently consulting with her legal team about the next steps, exploring options to appeal the decision or negotiate terms that better serve her child's interests. Her strength in the face of adversity has inspired many of her fans, who continue to stand firmly by her side. The recent outcome of the custody battle between Teyana and Iman has ignited a passionate and sometimes contentious response across social media platforms. Fans and followers of both celebrities have taken to Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook to voice their opinions. showing just how emotionally invested people are in the well-being of their child. For many, Iman's victory in the custody case is seen as a hopeful development, signaling a chance for stability and consistency in the child's life. Supporters highlight Iman's steady presence and willingness to cooperate, viewing these traits as essential for providing a nurturing and structured environment. They argue that his involvement is a positive step toward ensuring the child grows up with the care and attention needed, especially given the challenges the family has faced publicly. This perspective resonates with those who believe that a stable and cooperative parent is crucial for a child's development. On the other hand, a significant segment of fans continues to rally behind Teyana, expressing unwavering support for her role as a devoted mother. They emphasize the deep maternal bond she shares with her child and argue that her love and dedication make her equally deserving of custody rights. Many of these supporters point out that being a good parent is not only about legal victories, but also about the emotional connection and everyday sacrifices a mother makes. This camp of fans frequently voices empathy for Teyana, especially considering the intense public pressure she has been under. The debates online have become quite heated, with some followers criticizing the court's decision and others defending it vigorously. Hashtags like "Your Custody Battle" have trended repeatedly, underscoring the intensity of public interest and the emotional nature of the discussions. Despite the sharp divisions, most people agree on one fundamental point: the child's best interests must remain the priority above all else. Legal experts who have analyzed the custody case provide a more measured and nuanced perspective, emphasizing the inherent complexity involved in such disputes. They remind observers that family courts are tasked with prioritizing the emotional and physical well-being of the child, rather than simply awarding custody based on parental popularity or public perception. The court carefully considers various factors, including the emotional stability of each parent, the suitability of living arrangements, and the parents' ability to work together in co-parenting roles. Importantly, experts stress that custody decisions are not set in stone and can be revisited as circumstances change over time. This means that Teyana still has multiple legal avenues available to her, such as appealing the decision or pursuing mediation, both of which might result in adjustments to the custody arrangement. Experts consistently recommend that parents embroiled in similar battles focus on cooperation and open communication to minimize conflict, which is vital for protecting the child's mental and emotional health. Prolonged legal fights and hostility, they warn, can have detrimental effects on children caught in the middle. The recent custody ruling has introduced an additional layer of complexity and tension to the already fragile relationship between Teyana and Iman. Those close to the situation report that direct communication between the two has drastically decreased, with most interactions now being handled through their legal representatives. This shift from personal dialogue to formal legal exchanges has made it significantly harder for them to discuss parenting matters openly and constructively. The emotional strain caused by this change is palpable, as neither party seems willing, or perhaps able, to bridge the gap that's grown between them. Adding to the difficulty is the constant pressure of public scrutiny. Every decision, statement, and even subtle gesture from Teyana and Iman is closely monitored and dissected by fans, media outlets, and social media commentators. This relentless spotlight creates an environment where emotions run high and mistakes are magnified. It becomes challenging for both parents to focus on their child's needs when their actions are subjected to such intense analysis and judgment. The weight of public expectations can make co-parenting even more stressful, fostering misunderstandings and miscommunications that might otherwise be resolved privately. Despite these challenges, there remains a cautious sense of optimism among relationship experts and observers. Many emphasize that, regardless of their personal differences, Teyana and Iman share a fundamental responsibility: the well-being and happiness of their child. Co-parenting specialists stress the importance of setting aside past grievances to create a respectful and supportive environment for the child's sake. Successful co-parenting, they explain, hinges on mutual respect and clear boundaries. Parents must find ways to communicate effectively and collaborate on decisions related to their child's upbringing, even if their relationship as partners has ended on difficult terms. This path is never easy, especially amid public drama. but it is crucial. Maintaining focus on the child's best interests can help ease tensions and provide a stable foundation for the family moving forward. While the road ahead is uncertain, the hope remains that Teyana and Iman will find a way to work together, ensuring their child grows up surrounded by love, care, and support, despite the challenges they face. Whether Teyana and Iman will be able to achieve this balance remains uncertain, but many are hopeful. They hope the parents will recognize that their child's happiness and stability should come before any lingering resentment or disputes. Achieving this would not only benefit their child, but could also serve as a powerful example of maturity and resilience in the face of adversity. As the situation continues to unfold, fans and experts alike will be watching closely to see how the family navigates this difficult chapter. Above all, the hope is that the outcome leads to a peaceful, respectful, and supportive environment where their child can thrive. Looking ahead, fans and insiders alike are left wondering what the future holds. Will Teyana appeal the judge's ruling? Could the two sides reach an out-of-court settlement that benefits everyone? How will this decision affect their parenting dynamics moving forward? These questions dominate conversations online and in entertainment circles. One thing is clear: the story is far from over, and every new update will be closely followed by an eager and engaged audience. As this custody saga continues to unfold, we'll be here to provide the latest news, expert insights, and fan reactions. This custody ruling has undoubtedly shaken many and brought attention to the challenges faced by high-profile parents navigating personal struggles in the public eye. The emotions, legal battles, and family dynamics at play make this an ongoing story filled with drama, heartbreak, and hope. What do you think about the judge's decision? How do you see this affecting Teyana, Iman, and their child in the long run? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with all the latest developments in this intense and unfolding story.